Oh, it's a dream come true, I guess. Like every athlete would have to, like every triathlete would have, and yeah, it makes it special. Of course, Luke is my coach since 3 years. He won it twice. He's the only Belgian who won it, and now I can put Van Lierde again on the list, and that's just great.
Freddie, you were very consistent today, a great swim, a great bike ride. You closed everything down on the bike when you needed to, but you were very consistent in the run. Very reminiscent of last year when Andreas Raylo just took off from you in the end there. What changed from last year to this year?
Well, I think only in training I felt I got stronger. I could handle a little bit more, and of course I learned a lot from last year. My beginning of my marathon wasn't that strong, but my second half was really strong last year, and so we tried just to get stronger on the bike again, a little bit faster in the beginning of the marathon, but then keep, of course, the same strategy, and have a good second part of the marathon.
Okay, Freddie started out
at 10 miles. I think I want to give up at mile 1 and 2 and 3, and there are quite some miles out there, and but then I was running on third place, and I thought you can't give up on third place, and I was hoping that somebody will catch me, and then I finally could give up, and at least our little ride today was good for something, and I don't know, I found my rhythm again. It never happened before. Usually I feel very great at the beginning, and then I fell completely apart usually, and today, I don't know, the last 5 or 6K have been, I think, the best of the race. Yeah, I don't know why this happened.
finishing off here in third place, you must be delighted.
Yeah, I'm over the moon. I didn't expect this, and to finish third here on the big stage is an incredible feeling. I switched over. I did my first Ironman 4 months ago in Australia in Cairns, and had a great race there and got the win. And I wasn't planning on coming here this year. I thought I'd be patient and wait and come next year, but once I did that, I had the bug and just kind of fast-tracked it, went to Tremblant to get the points, and yeah, I'm glad I did.
I'm sure you are glad. We're all glad. It's a great podium today, and congratulations.
Thanks.
Of course. I had a really good race 3 weeks ago, 70.3 Cosmal. I knew I was on good form. I have had a rough last few years with injuries, and I've not made it to this race. But I raced this race in 2009 and got well beaten, and I promised myself I wouldn't come back until I was ready. So every time something happened and made me not ready, I just pulled the plug and didn't come. And this year everything's gone well, right up to today. It wasn't exactly a smooth day. I had some difficult patches on the bike where I was really struggling, and the same on the run. Going into the energy lab, I ducked into a porta potty, and Tim O'Donnell went past me, and then I really struggled going down and back out of there. But the last maybe 8 to 10 Ks, I just found my rhythm and finished really strong.
Yeah, my day was not so matchy. And I was really happy with the swim. It was the first time when I was able to swim in the front pack. Usually get dropped at maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and I was right in there, and it was actually very easy to stay in the group. So I was very happy with that. I worked a lot on my swim, and it seems to work. And on the bike all the way to Hawaii, I felt pretty good, and then I missed out on my special need bag in Hawaii. No one gave me the bag, and I know it was stupid. Maybe I should turn around and get back and grab my bag, but I thought if I stay in a group with 9 girls, it's maybe smarter to stay in a group and start to grab power bar, which was a huge mistake. I started to throw up and felt really sick, and I bonked a couple of times, so I got dropped, and I actually thought I was going to pull out in T2, but I gave it a go in the run where I was throwing up again, but then I started feeling good. It always helps. And then I reckon the last 10K was the fastest 10K I probably ever did in Hawaii. So I know my form is here. It was just not today.
Well done for
I mean, two things happened here. The first thing is it's still not a problem on the bike. It's still a problem with the swim. I mean, I think I'm definitely going in the right direction with the swim, but it still takes a lot of energy till I'm in the lead group, and then I mean, at a certain point I have to make a move. I mean, just waiting, we all see what happens. In the last few years, the runners win the race, and so of course, and I mean, now you see I also had some support, and the second thing that I was, you know, suffering from my own poison at a certain point on the bike. I think that it's basically the reason, because I mean it's not about today, it was about in March and May, and where I couldn't put in the mileage that is needed for a race like that. It's possible on a 70.3, but not here, and that also affects the run a lot. I mean, I was really suffering on the run really bad.